The weather, brought to you by NRMA Insurance.
To finance now, and with an end in sight to America's debt crisis, a positive response on global markets today. Here's finance editor Chris Kohler.
The alternative was a catastrophic default on its debt, so a sigh of relief went across markets after news broke of an in-principle US debt deal. The ASX rose 0.9% or 62 points to 7,217 points, the best day in almost 7 weeks. Mining companies were also boosted by an iron ore rally. It wasn't all smooth though. IDP Education was crunched by a specific policy decision in Canada. And one more sign that the market is feeling positive overall. Bitcoin jumped to its highest level in 3 weeks. The Australian dollar also rose but remains near 6-month lows. It's buying 65 US cents, 61 euro cents and 53 British pence.
Thank you, Chris. Let's get the latest weather now. Here's Jessica.
Thanks, Brenton. It's only 15 degrees outside in the city, but it's a lot toastier here next to the fireplace at the Crafers Hotel. Definitely heading to the hills, finding a nice pub or a fireplace. A good idea to combat the nearly wintry conditions. Only a couple of days left of autumn. 17.7 was our top today, and right now it's around 15. So across the suburbs, plenty of showers around, particularly here in the hills. Even over at Ashton, we've had almost 40 millimetres. And cold too. Mount Lofty only reached 12 degrees today, but it was 19 degrees at Mawson Lakes. A bit more light on with the rain today around the Eyre Peninsula. Whyalla had almost a millimetre, and temperatures were warmer there too with 21. Some more sprinkles for Kangaroo Island and Padthaway through the south, and a top of 18 for Narracord. Anyone after a bit more sun? Well, keep your eye on the high pressure system and the red letter H floating in there, because as that drifts east, it should deliver the goods later this week. The sun's already shining along the east coast if you're travelling interstate tomorrow. Brisbane, sunny, 23, and Sydney, a clear day with 21. Back in SA, look, a few sprinkles might linger up through Maitland and Clare tomorrow, but north of there, it's looking more so just overcast for Port Pirie. Port Augusta might even see some sun with 22. Port Lincoln looking mostly dry with 20 degrees, but plenty of showers still peppering in from Kangaroo Island down through to Mount Gambier. A couple of millimetres on offer there. While we're down in the southeast, just take care on the coast. We do have a marine wind warning for strong winds there. And on Adelaide waters, we're looking at west to northwesterlies, 10 to 15 knots, tending north to northwesterly in the evening. Around the Adelaide suburbs tomorrow, don't be surprised if you see the odd shower turning up on and off throughout the day. 18 degrees for Outer Harbour and Marion, and 16 degrees for Mount Barker. In the city, we've got that top of 18 degrees on the way with the overnight low of 12. Now, after that, it is actually fining up a little bit. So Wednesday and Thursday, we've got tops of 20 degrees, so a slight little temperature increase there. And really, we're only looking at the slight chance of a shower for those days. We should probably see some partly cloudy conditions and some snatches of sun, and then on Friday even taking it up to 22 degrees with just a slight chance of a shower. So even though technically it will be winter by then, thankfully we're just kind of easing into to the start of winter with some pretty enjoyable conditions, so we'll have to make the most of that before the season really kicks in.
Absolutely. You found the right spot tonight though, Jessica. That looks fantastic. Thank you. And that is the latest from the 9 Adelaide News team. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
We'll have further updates later, but now it's over to a current affair. Bye for now.
Good night.